to you what something you said about your dad once, which is like he's got a one-track mind and he just keeps thinking about cinema all the time. So even when he's sitting at home and watching, he's like, that's my character. I should do this or something.
Like his mind is constantly working, and
Right.
I love that about him. Right?
Yeah, but you're not that.
Yeah, I'm not doing that many films, I guess, where every 2 weeks or every 1 month I find a new character. But I guess I'm also a little bit of this generation where I like to disconnect
Right.
a little bit, because that time for me at home is very precious. The time I have with my parents, and now I have to juggle 3 cities. My folks live in Kochi. My wife and daughter and me moved to Chennai for her schooling, like pretty much what my parents did when I was in school. So the little time that I'm there, I usually don't like to think or talk work. I try to just be very present in that moment. Invariably, we do discuss films or
Right.
what I've done or whatever. That happens very organically, but my mind's not, I try to disconnect. I am an overthinking, obsessive. It's
I think
there.
we did that in the last interview.
Yeah,
so
so
let's
it's
not.
there, even when it comes to films.
Yeah.
But I try my best to disconnect.
There's a line where Amitabh says, critiquing is a must for society. What's your take on that?
I agree, absolutely.
Right.
In some way, it'll like I would be lying if I said I wasn't affected, that I wasn't hurt by it or whatever. But that's, I think, because you tend to take it personally, and sometimes attacks are personal. Some people get some joy out of that, but I'm not saying these are sort of established critics or like could just be a troll or whatever. But in some way, over time, if you think about it, if I have then broken out of these comfort zones and like what you said, you don't see DQ or something, or that phase, taking those brave steps is probably because of the criticism that I've got. That now you know what he's going to do. He always does the same thing.
Right.
Or he's himself in every film. So then now I don't want to be myself in every film. So now I think so much of my career was first trying to establish my own personality away from Dad. Then I feel like that personality became too strong. So it just became, DQ became a thing, like a brand or whatever. So now I think I'm in that phase that I want to break out of it. But all of this wouldn't happen if I wasn't being criticized or critiqued. So I think it's absolutely true. Absolutely.
So, how do you take the criticism of a film like King of Kotha, which is quite severe? Like,
Yeah,
that was like, it was just pretty much it
Everywhere.
everywhere. Yeah,
See, we spent a lot of time on that film.
Right.
We spent very genuine, sincere effort on the film. But obviously, for a film to work, a lot of things have to come together. And I will take full blame for it because I headlined the film, I produced the film. So if any department did not do as expected or whatever, I guess it's still, I think, I'm the one putting this together. So it was difficult for all of us on the film when that criticism, that wave, that sort of storm. But I also then understood that like I was also kind of having a good run for a long time, and there is I think and it doesn't have to be me becoming some star. I think just being in the same sort of team as my dad, because I'm being his son. But so much of this is like sport. So you root for one actor, and then that's the same team that's trying to bring down the other. It's not personal.
Yeah.
If any of these people hating on me, I feel like if we met and hung out less, they might even like me. Like I'm cool, I'm fun. So then it takes some time to kind of understand that. But what happened was I didn't have other films lined up immediately. I didn't have stuff to kind of come out of that and at least distract myself or my mind in terms of a release or something. Because I think so much of our joys and happiness and also sadness comes from the fate of our films.
Yeah.
So that was, and then I had Lucky Bhaskar lined up, I had Kanta lined up, but both were taking time to start, and those delays were not.
And your health issues and
that I think started off 6 months into Bhaskar. But I feel all of that is like, makes you want to come fight more or like try harder. And I'm like, I'll take full blame, but I'm going to now try even harder and try and make sure it's even better in whatever form that I can.